Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second and talk about what's going on. Um, so, some of you know that I have insomnia. So, I was up late or early this morning. It was around 5. Around 5. Um, and I couldn't go to sleep, and so I was like, girl, let me just hop on Instagram and see what's going on. And usually around that time, nothing is really like going on. But I was like, girl, let me just go on Instagram and see, what's going on. Maybe I can start getting some things together to talk about when I wake up. And as soon as I hop on, Hollywood Unlocked pops up on my screen. And this is what the headline was. Migos rappers Takeoff and Quavo shot in Houston. Takeoff reportedly dead. And I was like, girl, what? And then I went to the next one and it said, update. Quavo was not shot during Houston shooting. But it didn't retract what they said about Takeoff. And so I'm not going to lie. I was like, girl, I don't know. And so, of course, I go to dig and trying to see if other people were reporting on the story. No one had reported. I went to the Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, everybody, right? Went to Google, put his name in. Nobody had reported on, what, Hollywood Unlocked had reported. Went to Twitter. I saw people on Twitter basically saying RIP, but I'm like, okay, girl, I don't know. No tea, no shade. Jason Lee over at Hollywood Unlocked, girl, he done got some stories wrong before. So I was like, well, girl, and we know that a lot of these folks want to be the first one to report on what's happening, especially in the celebrity world. So I really didn't know how to take what I had just read. I'm like, girl, is he, did he die? He's saying that he did, but girl, Jason Lee done got some stuff wrong before, aka the Queen, okay? Um, but I'm like, wow, I would think that after that situation with Queen Elizabeth, that he would be a little bit more careful with the information that he, puts out there. So I'm like, well, maybe he's not lying because I don't think that he would do this again, right? And this is nothing to play with. Like, nobody wants to hop online and see that a family member, a brother, I don't know anything about Takeoff, and we're going to touch on that in a little bit too, is dead and they're not, right? And then one of my friends texted me. She was up getting, I guess she was about to start getting ready, getting her kids ready for school and stuff. Brittany, basically. And we were just talking, and I was like, girl, did you hear about Takeoff? She was like, oh my God, I just saw that. And she was like, where did it happen? I was like, girl, I think around there by House of Blues. I was like, but I don't know though. So she was like, let me see. So she got to digging too, right? I'm like, ain't nobody else reporting on it. And then she sent me a clip from like one of the news stations here that had just like wrote like a quick article, but they didn't say anybody's name. They just said basically, someone was killed, 2 people were injured, around the, up there around the House of Blues. I forgot the. We'll talk about where it happened at. So it's true. So this is what TMZ has to say. Takeoff dead at 28, shot in Houston. So around 7:11 a.m. Well, that was an update. Let me go back to. So Takeoff, 1/3 of Migos, is dead after an early morning shooting in Houston. Law enforcement sources and multiple witnesses tell us the fatal incident went down shortly after 2:30 a.m. That's when cops got the call for a man shot at a bowling alley called 810 Billards in Bowling, Houston. We're told Takeoff and Quavo were there playing dice when an altercation broke out, and that's when someone opened fire, shooting Takeoff either in the head or near his head. He was pronounced dead at the scene. TMZ Hip Hop has obtained footage from the scene. And you can see Quavo in an orange shirt and others gathered around Takeoff. At first, they tried to move him, but then put him back down, and Quavo yelled for someone to get help. Police tell us 2 other people were shot and were taken to the hospital in private vehicles. We do not know their conditions. Quavo was not injured. Just a couple of hours before the shooting, Takeoff posted a pic of himself lighting up at the bowling alley. Quavo had posted a video several hours earlier as he drove around Houston with Jazz Prince, who was celebrating his birthday. We're told Jazz was not with Quavo and Takeoff when the shooting happened. Takeoff, whose real name is Kurznik Kari Ball, was the youngest member of Migos. Now this, I did not know this. I saw people saying this, but I thought they just meant like play family. Quavo was his uncle and Offset his cousin. I did not know they were really family members. Like, again, I've seen people say that, but I didn't know that. Like, I just thought it was kind of like, you know, like you say people, oh, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my cousin, but you know, you're not blood, but you know, you consider that person, you know, like a family member. And then it had an update. We definitely not playing no video. We definitely not showing no photos. The first thing I want to say is this. I think that it is absolutely disgusting, raggedy, musty, dusty, ashy, just, girl, want to talk about low vibrational behavior, to post pictures of someone who is lying on the ground dead. I think that it is absolutely raggedy ass, dusty ass behavior to record someone lying dead on the ground. Now, it's one thing if you were trying to record the shooter. You see what I'm saying? Now that I can kind of go up for. I got footage of the person who shot. Here you go. And then y'all post this man lying on the ground. I've always had a problem with people who do stuff like that. Right? In some situations, it could help a case, I guess. That could be an argument. You know, like with George Floyd, you could see the cop murdering this man in the middle of the street. So I guess in some cases, some people could argue that it helps the case. Okay, cool. But like, I wouldn't, like, when I say I thought that was so, like, trifling. Somebody's dead, and your first reaction is to take out your phone and snap a picture. Like, baby, who raised y'all? Not, girl, cover him up. Girl, somebody call the cops. Girl, even hell, girl, let's get up out of here. They shooting. You know what's really, really sad? And I have made some videos, right? Since my little YouTube journey, we've discussed a lot of people on my channel. We have talked about a lot of things on my channel. Celebrity on top of celebrity on top of celebrity. I can honestly say that I have made videos about Quavo. I have made videos definitely about Offset. But I don't ever remember making a video about Takeoff. When I tell y'all, and this is coming from me, and y'all know I don't even go up for these niggas like that. Takeoff probably has to be one of the least problematic people walking around, one of the least problematic rappers walking around. Baby, I think my first time even hearing that man speak was when he was on Drink Champs. So I'm trying to figure out someone who is never in the blogs, someone who is never discussed, someone who is never in the mess. What happened where someone felt the need to take this man's life? They say they were playing dice. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. Like, it made me emotional earlier just thinking about the fact that this man who, we never really talk about him. He never really makes the blogs, which is a good thing. He clearly minds his business or minded his business. "28 is so young to die. It really is. Like, y'all know I'm real sensitive. 28 is so young to die. And it just, girl, I'm over here freaking out about turning 40, and this person who ain't even hit 30 yet. Like, it's sad because, again, you think about the way that he moved, which was not problematic to me. I had never heard that. I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever talked about Takeoff. And I done talked about everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then you have this person who's like living out their, like, you're living out your dreams. You're a rapper. You're making money. You're having fun, having the time of your life. And then literally out the blue, you're dead. Baby, I'm going out of town. I'm going on vacation this weekend. I'm going out of town. I might go to New York. Let me pull out one of these credit cards, okay? It's just sad. It's really, really sad. I don't know if the shooter or shooters are black. I don't know if they're men. I don't know if they're women. I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption. And my assumption could be definitely incorrect. That the shooters were probably some niggas. We probably gonna touch on this I'm hoping that they find the shooters. Black men. Baby, I think it's time to have a meeting. It's been past due time, okay? Y'all don't think it's time to have a meeting? Not y'all out here killing people over a dice game. For real, for real? At some point, there's gonna have to be a real, real hard conversation. Because every time I look up, it's a black man dying. And on the other end of that, the person is a black man. A lot of these rappers are dying. I think it's an uncomfortable conversation to have. But girl, we don't paint the best picture of ourselves. They don't know the difference between me, Takeoff, Quavo, They just look at us as all niggas, right? Girl, it's not. We don't paint the best picture when every time we look up, girl, some black man is dying, rapper or not, and girl, on the other end of that is some black man taking their life. And then we want to get upset when the people say that we violent. I just want us to do better. That's it. I really do. I don't even know what to say. It's sad. It really is sad. Like a dice, like y'all pulling out guns over a dice game and killing someone. Like, do you know how much of a violent person you have to be in order to get that upset over a dice game that you would pull out a gun and start shooting? Like, what the fuck can happen during a dice game that would make you that angry? And then when people say stuff like, oh, that's another thing too, girl. We always talking about how men are more, or women are more emotional than men. Are they? It's sad. It's really, really sad. That boy was only 28 years old. 28. Out having a good time. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe the shooter is white. Maybe it's a woman. But my spirit is telling me it's a black man on the other end of it. Hopefully I'm wrong. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that, girl, one, every time we look up, girl, some rapper is dying. And it's usually at the hands of a black man. I get that we are, having conversations about, black people and their lives been taken at the hands of police and white folks. But at some point, girl, we're gonna have to start having a family meeting, y'all. At some point, we're gonna have to start having a family meeting. I'm just saying. I think that multiple conversations can happen at once. We can have a conversation about black lives being taken by the hands of police and white folk, and we can also have a meeting the next day about black lives being taken by black folk, by black men, over a dice game. A dice game? A dice game. I hope his family is okay. I mean, as okay as they can be. Let's change the let's change the mood, child. Real Housewives of Potomac's Robyn Dixon shares death threats. I mean, I don't know how this is changing the mood, girl, but death threat message she received from a Real Housewives of Potomac viewer. So on Sunday, October the 30th, Robyn Dixon shared a hateful message she received from a viewer of the reality TV series RHOP. The 43-year-old Bravo star took to Instagram and posted a screenshot of the horrible message after she was targeted on the social media platform by somebody who told her they hope she dies. The most recent episode appears to be what led up to the reality star receiving threats as a cast member of the series. As the ladies return to screens for season 7, the latest episode, girl, we're not going. Family Fun Day, blah, blah, blah. Dixon, we already know, well, some of y'all may not know, girl. She had a family fun day. She didn't invite Wendy, and of course her children, Wendy's 3 children due to their ongoing fallout. So basically the message said, this woman hopes I die over some people that don't even know she exists. Sick. No need to harass her for her evil wishes. She is unfortunately one of the many. I will just continue to pray for protection, blah, 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 blah. Girl, y'all be taking stuff too far, y'all. Like, girl, let me tell you something. And I will be the first one to say this. Yes, we do get emotionally wrapped up in these housewife shows. We do. We do. Girl, we get angry, we get upset. Girl, we be ready to curse each other out. We be on Twitter going off, in the comment sections going off. But girl, death threats are too much. I don't give a damn how much I can't stand Portia. I don't give a damn how much I can't stand Michael Darby or Curtis or girl Phaedra, Bartell and them. I'm not sending none of those people no death threats. Now, I might talk a little shit on the internet. Okay? Death threats are too much, y'all. It's not that deep. It's really not. It's really not. Robyn didn't invite Wendy to the family day, fun day, whatever. So we gonna send death threats? Damn! Over some hopscotch and some chicken wings? Girl, where, girl? Potato sack racing? Okay. I want y'all to calm. I really want y'all to calm down. I really. Not y'all. Because I know y'all ain't sending nobody no death threats. Okay? Because we got too much sense for that. But if somebody just happened to click on this video, I'm talking to you, bitch. Stop all the goddamn death threats. It's not that deep. Stop. I feel like people like that, girl, you low-key should spend a couple of months in jail. Yes, you need to learn your lesson. You want to get on Twitter and talk shit? Fine. If you want to get on YouTube and talk shit, fine. But death threats over a produced reality TV show? Oh, Sheryl Lee Ralph. Okay, so listen, mama. Listen, auntie. Some of the people were basically saying, girl, your ass was late. That's why your ass was late and girl, you was late in the conversation. So some of the people were explaining to me in the comment section that basically, like I was saying that in some situations, usually I would assume that, someone who's a loyal customer would receive special treatment. That's just how I have it in my head. Someone who is a long-time customer who spends X amount of money is probably going to be treated differently than the person who, girl, she really don't even shop here. So, girl, tell her no, or whatever. So some people were explaining to me in the comment section. I'm not going to lie. It actually did make sense that I guess when you think about airlines and how they really have to abide by a schedule, that even with 4 minutes, it could really throw everything off, right? Because if we have to have this right here, have this, the bags here, the bags here at a certain time, then have them here at a certain time. girl, you come, we've already shipped the bags off to get into the truck to drive them to the airplane. You late, so now we got to send somebody back over here to get your bag, which could also make the flight not leave on time. So it's really about, basically about a schedule. So I get that. I do. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't understand what y'all was trying to tell me in the comment section. But, I got a but. I got a but. Bitch! If y'all don't take this fucking bag, God, as loyal as I am to y'all, I'm sorry, I'm with Sheryl. I'm still with Sheryl. Even after even with y'all explaining to me in the maybe I'm hard-headed. Even with y'all explaining to me in the comment section, I don't give a damn. Bitch, if I'm a loyal customer, 4 minutes ain't shit. I know y'all gonna sit here and say, no, Rodney, it is. 4 minutes ain't shit. If you don't take this bag, girl, all the money I done gave y'all, and you think 4 minutes? I'm still with Sheryl, y'all. I'm sorry. At first I was like, girl, Sheryl, you just want that treatment because, girl, you're a celebrity. But celebrity or not, I'm still with Sheryl, girl. But shout out to y'all for telling me, but girl, I'm still with Sheryl. Can I say something? And this is no tea, no shade. And if you are this person, I still love you. So it says a fan created a GoFundMe account to make Kanye West a billionaire again, but it was taken down. You know how slow you got to be to create? Okay, that came out the wrong way. Why are y'all out here creating GoFundMe accounts to make Kanye a billionaire? Kanye ain't broke. Kanye ain't nowhere near broke. He just ain't on no billionaire status no more. Y'all really out here? Girl, you probably make $17 the most. And you out here creating a GoFundMe for a nigga who ain't nowhere near broke just because he ain't no billionaire. I would feel better if you created a GoFundMe for your goddamn self. Okay? I'm gonna need y'all to stop. Stop. Anyways, I'm gone. Shout out to Takeoff. And shout out to Takeoff's family and his fans and his friends. It's a very, very, very sad situation. Again, like to me, when I take an account again, what I said earlier, girl, like that man didn't bother nobody, child. Not from what I understood. Because like I said, girl, as many videos I done made, I don't never remember talking about Takeoff. Like, never. That's how much he minded his business. Y'all out here shooting people and killing people over a dice game. Y'all ought to be ashamed. That's why I don't fool with y'all niggas like that. Because, girl, y'all violent as fuck. In real life, I hate to say it, but, girl, y'all niggas is violent as fuck. Y'all really are. Y'all really are. Y'all really are. Y'all heard killing and like every time I look at somebody either getting shot at the goddamn Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, shot, girl, at the clothing store, shot at the bowling alley. Girl, like what? How the fuck you dying while you out eating with your girlfriend? What was his name? I don't even know the guy's name. PRB Rock. I don't remember his name. I had never heard of him until that day. Like, it's crazy. And that's why it's almost kind of like, I remember, was it Master P? It's almost sad to say that, girl, you cannot hang around certain people and you can't go certain places when you get to a certain level, because girl, the people, they don't like you. They do not like you, girl. They're waiting for your downfall. You still want to, still want to be humble and not forget where you came from. But girl, I see why the girls be forgetting where they come from sometimes, girl. Girl, bitch, I can't even go around y'all and play dice no more because y'all hoes like to pull out guns and start shooting and shit. Anyways, all right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.